Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and I'm coming back at you with another video. This is an open tag response from J.O. Adventures Outdoors. You'll see his name in the title. Head over to his channel, which is a flipping good channel anyway, and he's an awful nice fella, and there seems to be a lot of them about at the minute, but he is one of the genuine nice fellas. Check out some of his other videos too, but he also has a playlist of other people who took part in this, so go and check them out. And it's like this little community, and especially when we get down to sort of traditional or even luck, but it doesn't matter what knives we're checking. It's lovely to see what other people have got and seeing what you've got. You know, if you got any similar to them or what different or what ones you want to get. That's the more important thing. Not that I have a shortage of ideas of knives that I want to get, but anyhow, let's stop the waffling. Let's get on with it. There's a few here. I'm not going to go into detail with them. This is the Dolica, the Delica killer. I've had this for years now. Somebody bought. We used to take turns of buying people the Dolica to become. It's the dollar store knife. To become members of the Dolica Club. That was mine, and that will never leave my collection. And it's probably the only one that is an absolute definite. So there we go. Right, I'm just going to start. I'm going to start at one of my favourites, and I got this earlier on this year. This is the boys and my Sunday, not mine, an RJ Sunday Live. They turned me on to this. This is the Bruin, the old timer. This has the new scale on it. It's wooden scales. They're them sort of plastic infused wood, but it looks lovely. Really nice. It's supposed to be blue, but it's more of a grey blue colour anyway. But it's beautiful. Lovely done. Lovely little lock-up blade. Absolutely jam solid. It really is. And this is in D2. There we go. You can see that there. Absolutely beautiful. The Bruin. I really recommend anybody, whether you're a traditional or a locking knife person, this is a beautiful four-fingered knife. Beautiful. Mine's a large hand, so there's plenty of room there to spread out. Super little knife, and in D2, and for the price of it, it's definitely well worth it. I love this knife. Another one that I love, and probably I'm going to say that about absolutely everyone. But this one has been with me. This was in my first video, not this exact knife, because I can't tell you how many of these are bought and given away, whether in giveaways or whatever, but I give them away to friends, and people who call at my door usually got one of these. I'm down to my last one now. But it was the blue one I had first. This is the Ganzo, and it is, you can see there probably better than I can, the F759M. This is in 440C. Absolutely cracking. If you can't afford a Spyderco Delica, do not worry. This will cover it. It's got a forward choil, much like the Chinese version of the Delica. I can't remember what they're cheaper ones, but this is 440C, which is better than the 8CR that they put on there. So it's a lovely, and like 440C, to be honest, is not much below VG10, which, you know, the Delica was. And this is just a stunning knife, so well made, just a perfect. And it was, when I got this, it was the first time, it was under £10. Now I think they're a little bit dearer now. In fact, they're probably about £18 now, so there's been a hell of a jump. And like 7 years ago, I got these, so they've been around a long while. But this is just a cracker. More newer one to my collection, because I upgraded the steel. This is the K-Bar Dozier. Another really underrated knife. It was nauseate originally, but now in D2, absolutely beautiful. I love the is it titanium nitrate coating or something like that that's on it. But you'll see on there, it'll tell you it's D2. Fantastic knife, hollow grind. And these always look very light and flimsy and plasticky when you see them in a magazine or whatever. But in hand, absolutely fantastic. Large hand again, it'll fit any size hand. Clips a bit odd and a bit low, but you want to know, it does it. It's just a work knife. It is just a beater knife, and at a really good price again. I'm not going to give the price because they're different all the time, and depending on when you watch the video. I mean, these have been going for years and years, so they probably still will, because it's just a fantastic knife. And again, another one of my new ones. This is the Spyderco Dragonfly. And absolutely super. It's a tiny little knife, and you can get 4 full fingers on it. Now, the Twisted Assistant has just come out. Literally, I think it was yesterday they're out. They're out now. You can go and buy them at Twisted Assistant. They've got a new one made by Best Tech. And it's got a recurved blade, but just go and check it out because that's a big but. It's a fantastic replacement for this. It's UK legal, and it just looks so different than most all knives you've got. But this is a fantastic knife from Spyder. It's lasted its time. You know, it really has. It's been a top seller for years upon years, and just an epic knife. It's just lovely, good solid knife, nice easy back spring, absolutely great knife. And this is my biggest one of my lockbacks, and this is my beater. This is the, oh, I'll just do that. I'm underneath the camera here. You know, I should have cleaned it. But this is the knife I use for about the house for boxes and things like that. When I say beater, I don't beat any of my knives. It's just things about the house, household goods, anything that comes in that needs cut up. I'm out there with my knife. This is the one I would tend to use for big cardboard boxes and all. Great forward choil on it. Leaves you plenty of handle. It is a stunning knife. This is an S35VN, and it has the triad lock, which is just one of the best locks out there. Again, I say that with tongue in cheek because I've not had a lock fail on me in all the time I've been handling knives, and the thousands of knives that have passed through, never had a lock fail on me. So do I need one as strong as this? Probably never in the workout. But if you're going to do heavy beating and hard hitting with or hard work with a knife, it is nice to know that it's secure. That's about all. But again, I've never had to rely on a triad lock. And I don't know many people who have had. But there again, that's probably just me. Anyway, let's get started. Right, here's another wee toady one. And I've had this for years. This is the little Rough Rider. I think it was the Stoneworks collection they called it. This is a little Barlow with a lockback. And again, I used this knife so much when I first had it. But being a knife reviewer, collector, I've got so many. And I just, you know, when you get something new, you use it for a while because it's in your mind. But then after that, you move on to the next one and you keep going. But I've kept this in the collection because I love Barlows, and this is just a wee locking Barlow. It's just a wee cracker. A wee cracker. So, that's that one out of the way. The next one is another Rough Rider, and this is one of the bargains. This little knife, look at this. I'm just going to show you the blade on this. The reach you get to this, it's a full 2-inch cutting edge on that wee knife. And my optimum blade for a UK legal is 2 inches to 2 3/4 inches is absolutely perfect for me. That will do anything I want in a day. This is an amazing. It's brass. You can see the patina on it. It's been around my collection for years. This is a super little blade with a super hollow grind. And well, now I've done that myself since then. But just a great little lockback and so sturdy. There's no movement. In any of these lockbacks, there's no movement. Now, another two newish ones to my collection. This first one is a Schrade, and this is the LB3. It's just a really tiny version of the larger Schrade, which is copying the 110. I mean, it's a cracking little, again, it's about another 2-inch blade, but no, it's not even 2 inches. What is it? Yeah, it's just about a 2-inch blade. Perfect. I love the wood handles. I love just everything about this. It just says traditional. It just said, now, this has been well and truly used. I bought it like this. Didn't cost me very much money, but I just loved it. I loved the wood. Really, really stunning little knife. And honestly, I sharpened it. It's like a razor. So again, it can do 99% of the jobs I do in a day, this could do it. And then I found its little brother. And not so much little, it's about the same size. This is from a company called iCut, which I'm not familiar with, and I still haven't had a chance to look up. And this is the silver collection, and it's it's Frost Cutlery. Oh, there you go, Frost Cutlery Custom Craft. There you go, made in Japan, and it is in great condition. I got this for not much money either. The wood on it is spectacular compared to the Schrade. It really is a lovely little knife. And a great fifth pocket carry, just a wee secondary knife, whichever you want to do it. And again, lock up perfect. Super quality from iCut. First time I've ever had an iCut. And the last, and probably my favourite probably out of them all. I just love this. I love the history that goes with this knife. Now, this is an Almar knife, and I can't remember which one it is. They're usually named after birds like eagle and things like that. This is just, I just think it looks stunning. Not overly expensive, but more expensive than the sum of its parts, I'll have to say. It's just Oz 8 in this. I'm convinced it's Oz 8, and I'm just double checking now. Where does it say it? It must say it somewhere. No, anyway, I'm sure it's Oz 8. And just a super, super little knife. Actually, it might even be HCR. Not sure. Doesn't really matter. They're easy sharpened. It's a little fifth pocket. All it's going to do is cut tags, cut a sandwich up, do anything in my day. It's secondary knife. I love it. This is the mid back lock, or mid to high back lock. Just a stunning little knife. The craftsmanship, and I know it's China, but they used to be made in, is it Taiwan, I think? But they've closed down now and moved all their makings to China. Sad to see that go, because they did make some beautiful high-end knives, although the blade materials have always been very, very average, but they're heat treated well and they're good enough for a small knife. This, just spectacular. I think it's lovely. And I'll finish there. There's probably a couple more somewhere that I haven't found. Again, I've just moved my desk all around. I've got most of my knives now. In fact, I would say I've got 97% of my knives. There's some I know are around someplace, but they're all in front of me now. So it's great when somebody asks me, I can just get every one. So there you go. Jo, sorry I was a wee bit late getting this done. I've had just one of them bummers of a week. And it's not looking to get much better in the next few days, but I just wanted to catch up and get the videos done, more to keep my head settled. Because I am a numpty. When I lose my head, everything goes in my life. But this is my outlet for it, and this is the best place to come and share with you lads. And so I'm away now to have a cup of tea. No more videos today. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. All right, take care now. Paddy's gone. Bye-bye. John, thank you so much. Bye now.